watch too hard, but I saw you playing pool with him a few weeks ago. Who was the better? Who won that?
Better pool player.
Yeah.
Between me and John, I'd have to say me, right? But our girlfriends was where the real competition was. Okay, so I think John and Dakota actually beat us. That was a little unfortunate, I think.
But then you got shuffleboard. You said you were
Yeah. So that was a good story. My girlfriend Jess and I beat them, and then we went girls versus guys, and we lost. John and I lost. So clearly we weren't carrying anything there. We need to improve on that, but next off season. Yeah.
How excited are you to have him back with his? You publicized his dad's situation, and now has a happy ending.
Yeah, I mean, as I heard you guys said, I've been here a long time, old man, but like I remember years ago when John pulled a couple of us in the room and like told us that his dad had kidney cancer, and so just seeing that, then his dad going on dialysis and everything, and then a couple of weeks ago John texting us being like, hey, I'm flying home, my dad got a kidney. Like, you can't help but be just extremely happy for him. I'm glad. I saw a lot of pictures of his dad in the hospital, talked to his mom a little bit. Just, I can't imagine like the stress relief, like the anxiety relief that has on just that whole family, and I'm just really happy for him. Yeah.
Did you guys pile on him in celebration?
Yeah. I think unfortunately when he texted us, he went home like right away. But when he got back, like we were all over him. Like, it's just loving up on him, because that's my brother right there. So it's just great to see. It's just great to have that.
How about you? You've been coming back from an injury. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Coming into camp, unlike last year, I was limited in camp. This year in camp, I'm full go. So I'm feeling really good. Just trying to work on my fundamentals, work on my techniques, just get the mental stuff down. It's just fun being out here. Like working with the guys every day. Like, didn't get that in spring ball last year. As I said, like I was only doing indie, so like you don't really get the full effect. But being out here with the guys on the team, like working on the sideline during the team period, just having fun and talking a little crap to the defense and stuff. Like it's a good time.
What was it? Was it a leg injury?
Yeah, it was a left knee injury. So yeah.
Where do you think you are in terms of returning to your previous starting form?
I mean, like strength-wise, I'm 100%. Like I'm clear like that. Obviously, I got to work on technique, right? It's been a while not having spring ball, but I really appreciate the guys like John, Duke, Neo, those guys, and Coach Drev, really for letting me get reps, letting me, give me the opportunity to come out here and play with them. And it's a work in progress all the way through camp until day one of season. So we're just gonna keep doing that.
In spring, you seem to be working a little bit as a coach. You kind of had that little bit of a feeling. How did that help you just while you're not able to play?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely helps me in terms of like just the mental aspect, just being able to see the field. I was over there signaling for Drev. Drev coming in, he was with us the year before, but just coming in, really taking over the offensive line. He had more pressing stuff to take care of, so I was able to help with that. And I mean, it really helps understanding the full offense. Like, even, I know it sounds kind of dumb, but just signaling when a motion is and like what that play means helps for me as a center when I'm actually in. So I'm not a fan of coaching. I don't want to do it again. I want to stay on the field, but yeah, it's been helpful mentally.
What have you thought about the new guys coming in, Raekwon and some of the movements at the tackle positions?
Yeah, I think especially with these new guys, there's a lot of maturity coming in the room, so that helps in the meeting room than out on the field. I just think as a whole unit, when we have meetings and stuff, like we're a pretty old unit now. A couple of years ago, it wasn't that way. We were all really still kind of younger guys, but now we kind of have a maturity, a sense about ourselves. So we've taken information really well. I really like what Raekwon's doing. Yeah, he definitely has like an attitude that he's brought to the room, so I really appreciate that. And then a couple of the younger guys too, like Sam Yoon coming in as a freshman, like he's picked up himself really fast. He's really mature and stuff. He takes all his notes, and you know, I couldn't be happier with where we're going. Still have a long way to go, but I think we're on the right track.
How much does it help when you're coming and playing center, and now you're lining up with Duke and John, who had to play center because you were out? How much does it help to be alongside those guys who have that center experience to kind of calling things out?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the great things about like our O-line and our maturity right now is that everybody's played multiple positions. Everybody knows the offense pretty well. So, you know, it becomes more of a collaboration at that point than just like, you know, coach dictating or telling us like what to do. It's more like a player-led sort of thing where we can collaborate with coach. Like, you know, I think we should work this technique. Like that's what I'm more comfortable with. Like, okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's try it. You know, and that works when you have older guys and guys that can communicate and work that in the practice.
Are you primarily or getting most reps at center at this point? Are you doing any guard work?
No, I'm playing primarily center right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Good deal.